Hello, it's Rhoda. Welcome to my craft room. Today I'm going to show you my progress so far on my fairy journal. I've been working on it and then not working on it, so it's taken me a little while. Thank you everyone for coming to visit and spend a little time with me, and welcome to my subscribers and some of my watchers out there who I hope will subscribe to me if they like what they see. I'm trying to figure out why that tab is pulling out. Anyhow, I finally figured out what I wanted to do with this cover. I knew I wanted the fern. I knew I wanted this picture. And I finally figured out what I wanted behind it. I just wanted it kind of rustic looking. I did a little bit of layering here. I got a little tea bag on a gray wood grain. Then I did use your wings. So, and it's got a little bit of sparkle tulle in a copper shade. But this is a very interesting process on getting in here and putting these tabs in, let me tell you. It takes a little practice. If you were to do this for a first time, I suggest doing all the same shaped papers. The lady I saw do it was named Vanessa Cornick on Junk Journal Tutorials. She was doing an envelope journal with tab binding. And hers was a lot of, like, she had one page, the same size all throughout. And then she had two envelopes that she put every so often. And they were the same size. So I had various sizes. I have decorated just a little bit of it. This is like a large pocket right here that you can put something into. I've only got a couple of those in the book. You can see I've been using all kinds of different tabs. I did a little stamping here. I got doily with a little daisy fairies on there. These fairy pictures here come from Ginger Journals on Etsy. She has a whole kit that's got nothing but little fairies. Now, and then other pages that I used, like this, that is from Wonders by Wink on Etsy. Ki Young has this beautiful kit with a lot of the fairy images and stuff like that. Other things came just out of, some of the books I've got on hand, my scrapbooks. This is another of Wonders by Wink. And the kind of ethereal kind of images. Like, here's another one. I had to extend this one so I could get it in there just right. See, this is what I meant about matching up these tabs. See, that one's even hanging off. It takes a little practice. Now, here's an envelope that I did. And this is another one of the Ginger Journals images. And I kind of decorated it up. I put a little yellow inside so you wouldn't see that's what a blue or black textured inside of an envelope deal. Here I've got little mushrooms. I've got a story that's going to go along with this. So I don't really need to show you the whole thing. I just wanted to show you pieces and parts. This is where we're going to have a little play today on an item to go in here. And it's just, I'm trying to use up little scraps and pieces and this and that. And I still got to go through here and add all of my cute little, my little fairy images. And here's where I'm going to show you how to do the rest of this. This is an envelope and I've covered it. I had these strips left over from the pages. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do this. Now, I think I had this one here because I needed to wrap another one around to catch this complete envelope. So it's going to be covered from here to here. And I'm using my fabric tack, and I've got a selection of little tabs over here. I want to get this one in here first because I found that I had to go in here a couple of times and add tabs where the size of my page or envelope just did not quite match. And I needed to catch it, otherwise it was going to be sort of loose. And I did not want that. See, that one is around here somewhere. Where was it? There. Okay, look. See, you can't even tell. So we're good. It's a good thing I had an extra piece there. Now, before you glue this to this one, you're going to match up where you want it to be. Make sure your hole's on the outside. We do want to hole punch that, but I'll do that later. And then we're going to lay it here. Then you got to plan ahead. Then you got to kind of figure out what colors are going to go with the piece that you've got. That's green. And I think this will go fine with this. So you lay that under here. And I'm going to go with all the same colors. And we'll go like that. So what I need to do now is start to glue. And this is some kind of process. But that journal she did, oh, it was gorgeous. I loved it. Oh, it was all in coffee stained colors, and it was just, oh, that it really looked good. And I need to try one like that. I need to make my buddy Zach something for his birthday. His is the day before mine, which is in March. He is a spring equinox baby, and I am the day after. But my birthday, 22nd, is like a lot of my family has the 22nd. I've got like 3 people in the family that all share the March 22nd birthday. And mostly on my mom's side. So that's kind of odd. Now, always remember you're wanting to glue the one that have not just glued down to the previous or the top page here. So I'll usually wiggle them or something just so I know I'm on the right track. And then you just kind of push them down and you keep going. Now, just remember, whatever this color is going to show on the other side of your next page. So that's why you try to match them up as best as you can. Now, see, you can't really see that green so well. Now, over here, and see, that kind of blends in with these, so that works really good. I thought the blueberry went with the blue edge. Now, this is a piece of paper like it would have gone in a regular scrapbook or a journal, and I decided to use it in here, and I'm going to try to use it as is. The only thing is, I want to watch out for the length that it's going to be, because it's going to cover up some of my pocket if I don't watch out. This is a pocket here, and it's a pocket here. And I made it up a while back, and I've got a video on it. I don't know if you'd like to see it. It was various pockets. Now, what we got going here, our next page is going to be this one. Front and back, no. I got all kinds of colors on that one, so it doesn't matter. So, these are going to go on the back page because it's dark. And I'd like to have that there. This is, I'm going to use the blueberry. I think this blueberry will go with both of these sides. So, let's see. I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to go really shallow with it. I don't think it'll matter, because if you get in here and you see that you don't like a tab or something, you can always go over your page on that area with something. Doesn't matter what. I mean, you might be doing a pocket, or you might be doing a side tuck, something that you can fix that. You can always fix something. All right, we're going to put that one here. And I'm going to get back in here and check these out once I've got these 3 down. Now, usually you can get 4 on a page to go to the outside edges, and that's usually these large pieces. Okay, now that one, I think I'm going to do right there. Okay, now let me check how much. Oh, I think I'm fine with that. Right there at the edge. I'm good. All right. Because I really didn't want to cut this in half. I was going to use it as is. Whole kit and caboodle. All right, now we're going to go in here. And we're going to glue the next step. This one right here. Actually, I might not get to my little item that I want to make today. I might have to wait and do that in my next video, because this may be taking longer than I had planned. It's already about 10 minutes. Yeah, this one's sticking over a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I thought the fabric tabs would work well because they bend so easy. And they would do better. And the only thing is, see how I'm kind of off? I've kind of went this way with this bottom area. The top seemed to be fine. But this bottom area, I'm kind of moving. Whoops. Alright, the next one is this nice large piece. And as you can see, I don't really have nothing down here that's going to hold this bottom area. So I need to go in maybe and grab another spot. Maybe this one. I might go in there with this one. What do I got there? Blueberry? I don't think the blueberry would look good on this page. Well, we might just go in here with this green one. This light green one again. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. That's the only way I can see to do this, because I don't want that one hanging and flying loose, you know. I want it to be secured. Alright, where did we go with this? Right here? Or did we say we were going to go down here? I think it was down here. Alright. It's the only way I can make it work for me. Okay. Now, we're laying this one down. And we're going to find... That's going to... Oh, that one goes here. Okay, so the last ones I need are the the green ones. The rest of them, I guess I'll save for the next book. Alright, and I wish I could get 4 on this part here, but I guess I'm not. Wait a minute. I jumped the gun. I do have some more to go down. This one, no, I don't. No, don't. Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. I wonder if everybody's weather has been the crazy weather that we've been having. We've been having some wind. I mean, like March winds, and it's not quite March yet. And then we've been having sun and in the 60s, and that's odd for this time of year. Usually January we'll get something, you know, warm, but no, not like what we've been doing. It's been crazy. It must be the, what is that, the greenhouse effect they call it? Alright, this actually does get to going faster when you get the hang of it. It's just when you have these irregular shapes and sizes along the up and down, you have to stagger it. Because I blended in some book page and digitals, and it was just going here, there, and everywhere on size. And how I do this now is I'll just go down to the whole thing here and put all my glue down. I think I'm casting a shadow here. I'm sorry. That's my lamp over there. My light. And I don't know if it's helping or hindering. Oh, gosh, that's blue. I guess I figured blueberries, you know, out in the forest and foothills, you would encounter blueberries. Okay, this piece here is the one that has to go from that underside. Now, I'll probably put a pocket or something here so I can hide that, because he looks obviously off. Now, I'm going to be able to fill this thing up good, because look how skinny it is at this end, how fat it is at that end. So I will have no problem whatsoever in how this thing goes together. Okay, now this is my back. What we need to do is I need to get my, oh, let me reach in here, my little rounder. I like to round the edges here. And then I like to get in here and go at the edges with some black. I've used black through here pretty often because, you know, it's got enough bright colors, but it has a lot of black areas too, or elements. And I thought it wouldn't hurt a bit if that's how I went about it. Okay, let me see if I can get some more black on here. All my ink pad things are going out of whack. This one's old as the hills, this little 4-piece I've been using. And I don't know if it's really airtight. So it probably leaks a little bit and gets hot. And there, okay. That's what we want. I sure wish I had stuff to the outside edge. I tell you what. Hold on just a minute. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to go and I did cut another piece because I was not happy with how this was the last 3 for the outside piece. I wanted 4. So I had to sew me a few more of these little triangles or rectangles. I'm sorry. And then I picked this piece from a Stamperia pad. And it's flower alphabet. Now, if you don't know what Stamperia is, it's like 10 of the most beautiful pieces of paper you've ever seen. Like with this one, I figured I could use it in a flower journal that you have like a background. You can use all of this though. You can cut around it and use all kinds of pieces off of here. You've got where I just cut this one off. Has like a bird nest here for and make a beautiful journal card. But it's 2-sided. And here you have all these different little cards to put in or to make clusters with. Here's the alphabet they talked about. I've taken a few pieces out of here already, but here's like journal cards. Look at that gorgeous little set of birds there, and there's another nest. And you just have gorgeousness. You can find these on sale. I usually get them at Joann's. And look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? But some of them had little sayings in here. And the one that I picked out has something about magical. Well, you know, we're messing with magical creatures here. Find the magical place in your world and live there. So I'll find me a beautiful little, one of those ginger journal fairies to go right there. And it'll be perfect. So anyhow, and then this is writable on the back of here. We're going to go ahead and get to it and start finishing this off. Now, I'm going to put the 2 darkest. Yeah, the 2 darkest will be on the outside. I have a lighter shade here, which will be that one. And that one's just kind of Mod Podge. So, let's go ahead and get these down in our journal. Now, you could have went with black. If you're going to intend to sew. I did, like I said, I did the material ones because they would bend and not ever break and would be very pliable in your journal. And so far, I've really liked the way they have worked out. Really liked it. And you can use paper, though. Now, I think the one girl that I watched, what was her name? Vanessa. She used a combination. I think she used coffee dyed paper and some kind of material behind it to give it the strength and pliability. Well, it has been a busy week or so for me. I've been doing a lot of doctor appointment running for Mom and Dad. I just took Dad today, which is Monday. I'll probably post this for my Tuesday video. But, oh, boy. They keep me busy. They keep me hopping. I tell you. But, I mean, they did for me when I was a baby or when I was growing up. It's no use. I can't do that right back for them. Okay, I'm trying to get this one set just right with these other really long ones I got in my book here. Okay. But I'm always trying something different. And I had been wanting to do a tab bound, and I can say it's very interesting. I think if you're one that puts a lot of stuff in your journals and you have those gator mouths a lot, this may be the way to go about it. I wish I would have used this one now if I had planned ahead. But no, that's not me. That is not my MO, to plan ahead. Although I do try the best that I can. Alright, let me dab that off a little bit. I don't want that squeezing out. And this fabric tack dries so quick. It's wonderful. Okay, now our back page. Isn't that pretty? I had to do a lot of these pages together because a lot of them were one-sided. But I ain't complaining. Now, I can actually take a rest because I do not have to put one under this one for the next row. This one is good to go with the very last tabs. Now, I'll probably have a flip through. I've got another video of something I plan to put in here. I may do another video of something else I fixed to go in, but other than that, it'll be a flip through. And I'll be done. I'll be done. Alright, that one blends right in. And that one, not so much, but I didn't have any more of that fern. It has a pretty little fern fabric. Okay, and then this one. Alright, and I have these silver little corner things to go here. I thought they were kind of magical looking. Let me flip this over. Now, I don't exactly like the way that's looking, so I may be coming back in there and fixing it. I just don't know. And again, I may do something on the whole two edge. Oh, that's an idea, because look where I've had to fix it. I may do that. I may find me a long piece to go over this side and this side. Yes, excellent. Now, my friend Tommy, she's Paper Crafting with Miss Tommy. Now, she did this open spine journal. I've been loving on that thing too, and I've been wanting to make one of those. This is what I was talking about. But anyhow, as far as I can tell, what I needed to show you is done. But I mean, do one of these. I mean, they're really different. And that's my little tab for where I'm going to do my little addition to this. It's another one of my challenges. I'm skipping Rachel this week. She's doing the document holders again. I don't need to do those again. This week, she's doing what I did last week. So anyhow, I really appreciate you coming to visit and spend some time with me and see what I was getting up to. I hope I'm leaving you in good health and good spirits, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.